Good morning. This is Black's Rail Workshop, and there have been some developments. The engine I formerly had altogether, on testing it this morning, it would run in forward gear, but wouldn't run in backward gear. And on investigation, this is a problem that's been bugging me for the last 2 or 3 weeks. So what I've done is I've taken the underframe off, taken the steam manifold off the top of the valve chest, and when I had a look in the valve chest, I was in for a surprise. When the engine was in forward gear and would run, the valves were all in perfect placing and everything else. I put the engine in backward gear and the valves were out of place to where they should have been. Now if I take you across to my computer desk, what I can explain here is that the expansion blocks here in the middle of the picture with the straight slot into it, to give you an idea what this thing looks like. Oops. Okay, now that part sits down in here in the frames. What I've done was, silly me, is that in the middle, if I move this piece out, slide this out the way. I'll slid upwards. Okay. You see that hole through the middle? Well, I shouldn't have put a straight slot in. It should be curved, like it is in this drawing here. What happens is that when you do a, so I'll just do a circle. Okay. Now let's say this here is the valve rod. You get the cylinder block here. That attaches onto the valve rod. Now you get the pivot here, which is what's there in the center. And if I do a straight line, well, straight enough line, that would put the pivots outside of this arc. They need to be in line. So I've got to make new eccentrics to that curvature.